Ooh. Yeah, I see my thumb is healing really nicely with those antibiotics. Look at that. It's almost back to its original color. Nice and pink like the other ones. So I'm excited about that. Those antibiotics are working very well. So I can get my nails done. Yes, because this is not me. Hi, hi, hi. Good morning. Wait. It's together here. Oops. Wrong way. All right. Almost got me. Okay. Good morning, y'all. How are you guys doing today? I'm just chilling like a villain. Well, not too much though, because I gotta get out. Probably right after this video. Right after I get dressed, I'll be getting out. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I was able to go to Western Union this morning. I went on and got up early and went to Western Union and did what I was trying to do yesterday. And that worked just fine. It's usually like a day when they're down. And then they usually get things back going the following day. But it's like they pick a day where they don't want to, where there's a malfunction with Western Union. I've been dealing with them for years, and that's especially around the holidays. So that wasn't nothing, not too typical when they are down. Good morning, everybody. I'm just getting myself together. Got a little running to do. Yeah, and I had some thoughts this morning. First of all, I want to say good morning again for everyone who just joined. Any Midwesterners? As you can see in the title, moving from, I'm just shaving my legs, y'all. Moving from Wisconsin to Florida. Now, the first time I went to Florida years ago, that was always like something, you know, that was like, I would like to move here. As I know, there are other places with a warmer climate. It doesn't have to be Florida. We all know that. But as a Midwesterner, hi. Hey, living legend. Good morning, Matt. Hey, Matt. Thanks for subscribing. While I'm in Wisconsin or while I'm in a tub? Okay, well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Matt. Thanks for coming in. I don't know if you subscribed, but that's pretty cool. if I'm, hopefully I'm thinking of the right person. But I think it is. Okay, yep, that's Matt. Hey, Matt. Yes, it has been. I was just reminiscing with an old friend about the good old days, and that's all I'm gonna say right now. We'll get into that. But I'm kind of new. I'm kind of new to this YouTube thing, but we'll get there. Well, living legend. Well, you're gone. Okay, thanks for the subscription. But don't, please. Um, well, no. Wisconsin is kind of sad. If you got a chance to get out of here, no, but I have to give it to, we got some diehard Wisconsinites that love Wisconsin. Like, I know a few that was like, even if they did move, they will move to like Michigan or somewhere that's just like Wisconsin, because we do have diehard people that love, and I will always love where I come from. That's just something that you're going to do. I don't care if you're from Alaska, or wherever, wherever you're from, that's just what you're going to be accustomed to, and you're going to love it regardless. As like the thought of me moving from my hometown, hey, it's a little scary, because my family's here. I have to worry about, my son being comfortable and getting adjusted to a new place. I got a couple puppies, it's really something. Now, a person that doesn't have kids or any attachments, that's a little different. Like, if I didn't have kids or, much attachments, like, my mom, my brother, maybe I just had a brother or sister and it's just my mom, kind of a smaller family, and, everybody's just kind of doing their own thing, that's a little different. I promise you, if I did not have kids and certain attachments, I would not be talking to you guys from Wisconsin right now. Oh, I didn't travel a lot of the U.S. With having a child that's 14, so I will get out there. Now, if I didn't have a kid, like right now, I'd be like, okay, I would probably be going to the West Coast to go visit some family in Arizona or in Texas. But like on a normal day or a normal weekend, I would just go to Vegas or go to Florida. Heck yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that was like the question is like the question is, that what anybody thinking about moving to another farther place or a warmer climate or just somewhere that's totally different from home. The biggest, I would say, and the most major question that you will have in your head is, will you survive? Will you survive? You picked up and moved, even with a family, even more so. Because I've seen people with kids and whole families move out of state and they are thriving. Yep. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Yep. People with kids, family, 5 kids, single mothers with 2, 3 kids move out of state and they are living very, very well. So I would say it's just the person and your determination, your will. No one is exempt. They say that you should move from your whole hometown. That's how you become successful. Those are my puppies playing in the background. Hey, they found something like a bottle or something. They're playing with it. But yeah, it's the person, big time. It's like, or what you have going on. If you don't have much going on and you just kind of like, it's like, hey, I'm gonna just go off faith. That can go either way. Me, I would have to have I'm that type of person. I have to have something lined up, like some kind of backbone cushion. A nice amount of money put up. and of course some goals. Um, it would be good to have some family and friends already there in place. You know, where they can be like, hey, do this, that, or the other. Yeah. But me personally, I'm gonna talk about myself as an individual. Of course, I'm not gonna say I can't do nothing because that's number one thing that we shouldn't say or do. Say that we can't do something. I feel like I can. I feel like if I moved out of state, that would probably. But yeah, I feel like I really believe in myself, and I feel like I can make it. Yeah, I feel like I can make it if I move out of state. Even with, I got one son, so I don't have that much baggage. Now, I do got my pups now. Wherever I go, they better be pup friendly. Because I'm not going anywhere without my dogs. Any of you that got dogs or a pet, you know how that is. Yeah, because I really love dogs. So, yeah, it was just a thought. With the weather changing and everything, it really makes you think. It's just the beginning of what we got coming here. We got like our last little mid 50 day tomorrow, and then our highs are going to get in the 30s. And once our highs are in the 30s, we're not really going to come back much from that. Winter is officially here after Thanksgiving, which I know a lot of people are preparing for that. I hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving and eats a nice meal. I really, really hope that. But yeah, I'm just washing up, guys. I got a couple sausages and some hash browns that I'm going to eat once I get out of here because I'm getting hungry. I had a cup of coffee, and that cup of coffee hungry hit different. They say you shouldn't drink coffee on an empty stomach. Now I'm seeing that now that causes acid reflux, and I can really see that because it's like when you don't eat when drinking coffee, it's like the coffee just hits right at the bottom of your stomach, and then when you get hungry, oh, I really do love my coffee in the morning. Anywho, but yeah, if anybody in the chat that's ever did make that choice and said, hey, I'm gonna move from, somewhere totally different and survived and thriving, not looking back, best choice they ever made. That kind of stuff, those kind of stories are awesome. They were saying, well, they do say here is like, if you move out of state and you come back, it's like a fail, but you can't say it's a fail because shit happens, period. Nobody's perfect. Life happens. You just gotta be smart. And you gotta have your stuff together, of course. And like I said, if I didn't have kids, whew, I would be in Florida. Yeah, I would be a workaholic. I will be putting my time and energy into really, really putting myself in a very financial, stable situation, being that I don't have kids, all I got is me. Why not? Heck yeah, I'll be sending my mom hopefully can pay her rent or something a few months out the year. And, you know, even if I can't make it on holidays, I could send my love through a package. And yeah, I'm really cool with that kind of, I would really be cool with that kind of lifestyle. As a matter of fact, I feel like that's who I really am. Like, I should be in like some fancy condo or loft on a 30th floor, like looking over the city. Yeah. Especially if I didn't have any kids. I would be, even if I live here in Wisconsin, I mean, like, we got, or in Milwaukee, we got really nice, like, you know, studio apartment condos off the lake or downtown. And I was just really, really, you know, me coming from a big family, I never planned to have a lot of kids or a big family. Um, that's why I have one. Yep, that's why I only got one. Now I have been thinking like maybe my son needs a sibling. But when I ask him, he's not jumping up and down for joy. When I ask him if he wants a brother or sister, he is not tripping. I think my son likes the attention, but my son is smart too, and he's like, man, Mom, you do so much taking care of me. I mean, he does. He has a father that's in his life, but I have primary placement, so my son really just sees me. You know, his dad comes to get him and take him shopping every now and then or whatever. But he really sees Mom every day making dinner. You know, I'm really hands-on as far as being a single mom. And my son is like, shoot, you know what, Mom? Anything to make your job less or for you not to have to stress or worry about anything, he's down with that. That's my boy. He's like, anything, I'm down with anything that will make our lives better, you know. I don't know if he's so sure about having another sibling. Yeah. We living in different times now. And I just don't want to worry. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's so much worry I have with my son. And like, I want him to be okay if anything happens to me. And just that worry, anybody with kids know that thought right there is enough for you not to want to have kids. So I gotta worry about somebody else and another one if I, oh Lord. Or you gotta worry about if they make it longer than you these days. Because now we're seeing a lot of kids going way too soon. Yeah, it's a lot of that now. We just lost, man, almost every weekend or every week we lose a teenager or kid to senseless. Man, even babies now. Man, we got a teacher here that got a video of a teacher slamming a kid around all in the school. The mother didn't know till a week later. You know, like, just, man, these kids in this world, it's just, I just not looking. I had a talk with my Uber ride. The lady, she was just like, I'm so happy my kids, you know, she was saying her kids aren't really like looking forward to having. I said, I got a sister that's 23, you know, 24, and she's not looking forward to having kids neither. And you know, when I was growing up at that age, we wanted kids. We wanted kids younger. So I don't know. I'm sure it's still younger people that want kids in this generation, but now it's more like they're like, no, I'm cool. I'm trying to make it here on my own. Yeah. So yeah, y'all. So my thoughts on it is, eventually I plan to move somewhere warm and nice. My sister moved to Florida. I know a few people that moved to Florida. It don't necessarily have to be Florida. It could be Texas. It could be on the West Coast. It could be California. Um, you coming from the Midwest, you're like, that kind of move is it's a big move. I mean, we got people that live here and, they have vacation homes out in them ways and they just go this time of year. That's when you really got it all set up. I wouldn't mind doing it like that too. Like having my main home here and then having a vacation home somewhere, warmer and nicer and prettier and not so great every day. Well, we got like 5 o'clock, it's getting dark. And we just got some long, great days ahead. Yep. So yeah, those are my thoughts on it, really. I'm excited thinking about it. I feel like one day I think I know I am. Well, I know that I know I am going to have the opportunity to just experience another place for a long period of time. And I wouldn't mind it being, my older days when I just kind of got a lot of things out of my system. I'm settled down. I know that I'm not having any more kids. I'm probably in my early 50s. Around that time, I'm almost certain I will probably be over it and I will be somewhere else, living somewhere else. I was playing more so. Okay. I'm about to get out of here, guys. But yeah, because I would just probably leave or give away what I do have as far as house stuff. I wouldn't do too much storage and all that. All I would need is my vehicle, and I would start fresh for sure, for sure. Now, maybe I'll bring a flat screen or two, if I decide. No, I would just start fresh. I'm not gonna be U-hauling, stuff that's not of value, not too much of value. I will start fresh. Start fresh in my new home in a beautiful city. That sounds exciting, right? To me, it do. So my son will be 15 next year. He's becoming a big kid. In a while, he's going to be living his own life, and that's so crazy to say. That's so crazy to say. But it's good because I could really, really move around and do. Right now, while he's in school, I'm really, really into his comfort and his education and raising him right now. I completely changed my life for my son, and it all worked for the better. So I know things will eventually turn around for me because, like we all know, what you put out in this world is what you get back. If you put out garbage, you probably don't get a whole bunch of garbage. Ain't that right? Tell me if I'm lying now. If you put out bull, you're going to get bull every time. So with that being said, I changed my life to raise my son. And I've been very pleased with that in my life. And I certainly feel like when it's time for me making that sacrifice, it's already, I feel like it's already in the making. I'm gonna just have my time. have my time. I've dedicated my weeks literally to making sure my son goes to school, his hair cut, his clothes are clean, buying clothes, making sure he has a breakfast every morning, making sure he has dinner every night. I'm talking about in the midst of me doing whatever I'm doing. I can be out of town for the weekend, and I would make sure I order a pizza or got food. He's so put up that it don't make sense, you know. So with that, I know for a fact, my dedication and my sacrifice, God's will come back around, and I can just be thankful and grateful that I raised my son. He's a good kid. He's into football. And I can sit back and just, you know, say I raised my son in my nice little condo, right? With the sky view of the city. Y'all, I gotta call my mama back because I just feel like she gotta talk about something today. She called me Saturday and I missed the call. I don't know if y'all remember. I said she called me at 9:30 at night, and guess what her young daughter was doing? Sleep on a Saturday night, and she called me at 9:30. And we didn't talk. I didn't talk to nobody yesterday, which was good. It's kind of good because I like my days like that. I just, you know, just kind of focus on me all day. Anywho, I don't know, y'all in the chat. Y'all can. Who agrees? I agree. I agree with me. Damn it. No, y'all. I'm just putting on a little bit of an eyebrow. That's all I got for today is an eyebrow, a little bit of eyeliner, and some lip gloss. It's only Monday, right? So yeah, my son told me his last day is tomorrow. I'm like, damn, you do got vacation this week. I'm like, I need to figure out something to do this weekend. Well, besides, you know, Thursday being Thanksgiving, but that's not the weekend quite. It will be for some people. It'll be extended weekend. That's why I'm like, maybe I can find something to do. Go hang out. I can get a rental for the weekend, and maybe go do that Chicago trip with my mom. Oh no, she's going to be out of town. Who can I hang out with? Oh man. Anyway, y'all. Anywho, nah. I'm just putting some oil. I'm putting some of this on my head. Told y'all this is the stuff since sliced bread. I don't know if y'all can hear my stomach growling, but baby, I am hungry. Let me turn up the sausages. Yeah, I had everything cooking on low, so because while I was in the tub, it can still be cooking, and everything looks beautiful. I planned that out. I have to be literally, I said I'd be calling for my ride at 11, but it wouldn't be me if I was a little late. It wouldn't be me, y'all. It wouldn't be me if I wasn't a little late. Gosh, okay, I gotta brush my teeth. Yeah, I gotta get out of here and call my mommy back. I just came to talk about that a little bit. I'm gonna come back later because I got another topic, but this gonna be a nighttime topic if I got the time. But yeah, this is something I've been seeing, and I'm like, what's going on? See a lot of people talking about this now, and shoot, I want to talk about it too. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let me put my robe on. Let me brush my teeth real quick. God. All right. We did that. I hate rushing. I love my mornings where I could just, I mean, it's a chill morning too, but. Oh, let me put this out. Should I put this out? Yes. Because if I'm not in here anymore, I should put it out. And that was very vanilla cupcake. It smells very phenomenal. So yeah, y'all. Got out of there. Yes. At Villanova, most definitely. Yeah, I don't play about it. Yes. Very smooth. Glazed donut. Yep. Thank you, Matt. You have a wonderful day too. I know you hear me just chatting, running my mouth. Thanks for coming in, Matt. Appreciate you. Yeah, y'all. I'm just gonna get ready to look at my faithful, loyal. Look at her. Everything I do, she's like, show me some attention. Show me some attention. Yeah. So yeah, y'all. Took my bath. I'm gonna get dressed, and I'll be back. I'll be back later because I got another topic I want to talk about, and it's a pretty good one because a lot of people are talking about this, and I want to put my little 2 cents in it too. All right, love y'all. See you on the next video.